My favorite barbecue place in Kansas City is hands down Arthur Bryant's. There's something about that brick oven that's been there forever. The meat that comes out of the brisket that comes out of there is the best that I've ever had. Although, the Crown Prime beef ribs at Jack Stack are one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. Desert Island Album. I think I would pick Emmylou Harris's Wrecking Ball. Daniel Lanois' production is stunning, her voice is magical, and the songs are incredible. Favorite Christmas movie? Probably Elf. I don't think I will ever get tired of watching that movie. Favorite movie is tough, because that would change depending on how I was feeling. Movie that I've seen more than any other movie that I could probably mostly quote front to back is Princess Bride. Not sure if that's a guilty pleasure or not, but it's real. So, song that or album that made me want to play guitar. I distinctly remember hearing Sweet Child of Mine for the first time and just having my mind blown by that intro, that Les Paul / combination. An album that changed the way that I thought about guitar. The Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced, was, a complete game changer. Everything about that record, but obviously his writing, playing, and singing was mind-blowing. The Joshua Tree by U2, the singing, the playing, the songwriting. My Desert Island amp. I've always said my Desert Island amp would be a Matchless DC30, so I'm gonna stick with that. So my Desert Island guitar is plugged into that DC30, so I guess I'm gonna go with the Strat. Okay, so I'm on this desert island. I have a Matchless DC30 and my #1 black Strat, and I get to pick one overdrive, one delay, and one reverb. I'm gonna go with the Strymon Volante for the delay. I'm gonna go with the Mercury 7 Maris reverb pedal, and I'm gonna go with a TS10 Tube Screamer. Just because I can't have a Protein, right?
Yeah, no.
Desert Island modulation, I would take a real Univibe. My favorite pair of shoes to wear while playing guitar is almost always boots. There's something about wearing a pair of boots. When you look down at them and you see them or you step on pedals, they just feel really, they just kind of make you feel like more of a badass, which helps you play guitar like more of a badass, which is never a bad thing. My favorite Lord of the Rings movie is when you start with The Hobbit and you watch all the way through the extended versions to the end of Return of the King. That would be my favorite Lord of the Rings movie.
And you wake up in a pile of Cheetos.
You wonder why you haven't done that more. Yeah, my favorite Lord of the Rings character has always been Aragorn. I always wanted to be Aragorn. When I found out that they were filming The Lord of the Rings, I legitimately thought about quitting my job at the IT tech company that I was working at and flying to New Zealand to see if I could play Aragorn in the movie. There was a part of my brain that thought, maybe there's a chance. With my 0 credentials.